So if you're watching this video, you probably already have the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and now you want to set it up. Now, if you're anything like me, you could just set it up yourself and it'd be very simple, but you love to watch videos and tutorials on watching other people do it. So I've already unboxed mine. I've got the Creator Combo version. So I've already done a whole unboxing video on everything that you get within the Creator Combo bundle. And now we're going to set it up for the first time. I haven't turned this thing on yet. I haven't set it up yet. So now we're going to set it up for the first time and you can go through the process with me. So let's go. The first time setup of the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Now you could just turn on the power button here, but you don't need to. You can just flip the screen on and it should just turn the device on. There you go. And then obviously we want to select English. Scan the QR code to download the Mimo app. Well, okay, fine. That's what we're going to do now then. So we're going to scan that QR code right there. And that is going to take us to the Mimo app. Right, so basically if you've got the Mimo app, it should just automatically connect. You see there it says Osmo Pocket found connect. Right, so then it should come up with this activating thing and then it asks you if you want DJI Care Refresh. Now I'm not sure if I want that right now. It's basically a tech insurance plan where you get your device replaced if you break it. I already have that at the moment, so I need to actually look into this, see if it's worth it. So I'm going to skip that for now. Love how it comes up with that right at the top corner. There we go, and now we should be, I don't want to do a questionnaire, get started, and then it basically just takes you through some sort of tutorial with the DJI Mimo app. Can you see that okay? Here we go. Right, so now it'll take you to a firmware update screen where you just do a firmware update on the device to make sure it's all up to date and it's ready to go. So we've got about 2 minutes. We're going to fast forward that. Right, so now the software update is finished and the Osmo Pocket 3 is just resetting itself, and there we go. Now it's good to go. So now you just click on done. Device connection, it should just connect to the phone now. Right, there we go, and we're done. So now you can see that it's coming up with little tutorial things for me to use the gimbal, to use different levels and all that kind of stuff. So now it's all done. You can see I've got the exact image on my phone. So if I move this around the studio, you should be able to see that whatever I see on the Osmo Pocket 3, I can see on my phone now. And it's really, really good. So now I can use my phone mobily to, if I wanted to place the Osmo Pocket 3 down on a stand somewhere and then record myself, I could then stand back. I could then use the phone to draw an image around myself and then track myself. And it looks like I've got a cameraman with me. So that's just the basic setup on the mobile app. It's really good. I'm going to play with that in a bit. So now that's all set. So now we're going to put the SD card in. The SD card slot is here at the side on the bottom. So we've got a micro SD card here. I'm going to place that in and hopefully it takes it. There we go. So now it's telling me I've got 14 hours worth of footage to film. So to get into the settings, you just tap on the screen here in the corner and then you've got panorama, photo mode, video mode, low light mode, slow motion, and time lapse. So let's go into video mode because that's what we all want it for. And then you can select what settings you want for the video mode. So then to get the gimbal rotated, you literally just tap on this little rotation thing at the bottom and then it will rotate the gimbal from facing away from you to facing you, the subject. So as you can see here, it's recording at 1080p, so we want to change that. So then once you're in video mode, you literally just scroll up from the bottom and you can pick what resolution you want. Now the great thing about this, you can go 4K all the way up to 120 frames per second. Now I need to update this because this only allows you to go up to 60 frames per second, but the new firmware update will give you up to 120. And then the great thing about this is if you wanted to record vertical format, then you just click on that, click continue, and it switches to a 3K resolution to record vertical video for you. And then again, you can just switch it like that. Now to turn this off, you literally just put it in the vertical mode and it will turn itself off if you don't click continue, and then that's it, it's off. And then all you do to turn it on is basically just flip it and it will go with the last settings that you had. So you see there we've got 4K 60 frames per second there. Right, so now that you've set up your Osmo Pocket 3, the only thing I need to do with this is do some firmware updates on it and charge the battery, and then we're going to be good to go for some field tests. But the other thing is this, the Mic 2, the DJI Mic 2. Now, normally you need a receiver with this, but the Osmo Pocket 3 has one built into it. So in theory, all I should need to do is turn this on and it should automatically connect. See, it's got that blue light. It should automatically connect up here on the screen. Here you go, DJI Mic 2 transmitter 1 connected and used for audio input. 60% battery remaining. And there you go. So all you need to do is turn it on and then connect this mic to yourself, and you're already good to go. That green bar at the top of the screen, which tells you your audio inputs, you want it to stay in the green. So if I hold this too close to my mouth, it's now going to go towards the red area. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but now I'm holding that really close to my mouth and it's well into the red. So if you just hold it a little bit of a distance away, it's now into the green. And that is what you want. So now that that's all set up and done, we're now just going to go and do some firmware updates, charge the battery, and then we're going to go and do a field test. And you can check that video out up here.